This is my 1996 240SX, and today we're going to be painting the valve cover. So let's get into it. I'm not gonna lie, like the powder coat came out pretty clean, but I am going to convert this back to a red top. And obviously this is missing some of the hardware. We're gonna just try and clean this engine bay up as much as possible. I'm thinking of also paint matching these with the valve cover I'm gonna do, and even this. I've seen quite a bit of people, shout out 224 Racing, that dude's engine bay is nuts, but I might try and paint match this, the strut bar, and then the valve cover all one color, and it'll be a candy red. That way it'll be like back to its red top roots, but also have a little bit of flavor with it, a little bit of spice. Taped everything off, removed all the 10 mils. Okay, so I finally removed the valve cover. It was 13 nuts total and 13 washers. Make sure to get the washers off, and don't forget, once you take all the coil packs off, there's one hidden inside there. Pretty much it recommends to pour it in a metal container, so I just cut up a little can, poured some in there, and then you're gonna use a brush and brush it along in one direction. So now I'm just gonna use a red Scotch pad to try and scuff up the paint and see if it worked. I left the paint stripper on there for about 20-25 minutes, so hopefully it wasn't too long, but we'll see. Last coat of paint stripper on here. So you can see how musty and dusty this strut bar is. But here's the mounting plates. The paint definitely was some sort of enamel, or it was just baked on there really hard, but I smoothed it out as best as I could. I'm just gonna send it. I mean, I'm not going for show car, you know, but I did 400 grit twice. Started with 320, then 400. And for this, I'm thinking of going for a polished look, so I gotta sand out all these little nicks and little bumps and all that, but this thing's gonna go crazy. And then I also sanded this down, the fuse box cover, so I can paint match it as well. So I'll have this fuse box and this all paint matched. Hopefully I have enough paint to do candy apple red, and then I'm gonna have this polished, and I'm gonna start sanding it right now. So this is just after hitting it with 600 and 800 grit. It's already looking a lot shinier. It's gonna come out crazy once it's fully done. Second coat of primer going on. Just did a light coat just for the, so it has some adhesion. This one I kind of went a little heavier just because they were still pretty covered in the original paint. But yeah, second coat going on, then we're gonna light sand with 600 grit. So yep, let's get to it. So I put 3 coats of primer just so it could be an even and like more full coverage. Here's the plastic fuse box cover. I even tried doing the little 10 millimeters for the valve cover, the hardware, so we'll see how that turns out. I didn't really prep those as well, just because I was like, threw them in last second. Then here's the mounting plates. So yeah, I'm gonna wet sand with the Equal Abrasive 600 sheet, K600 Sky sheet. wet sand everything and then lay some base. That looks nuts, bro. So it's Sunday, and I finished painting it Friday night, around 4 p.m. So Friday night, not too late, but technically it's day 2 of it curing. So we're gonna go ahead and polish and compound and polish it out. So what I've read, there is some slight orange peel in some spots, so that's why I'm gonna go ahead and clear everything, and I want it to look really good. But from what I've read, it goes 1,500, 2,000, 25 to 3,000. So I should have everything. We should be good to go.